Electric cars initially promised to revolutionize the automotive market, but this promise has not materialized. Sustainable vehicles have not yet gained the preference of the public worldwide, even in a context of crisis in the American automotive industry. In this video, you will understand why electric cars are facing difficulties, primarily in Europe. But before we continue, a quick note. We release videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel, exclusively designed to enhance your knowledge and make you an even more interesting person. That said, don't forget to like this video as well, it greatly helps us, and it costs nothing. Global warming is a growing concern in the contemporary world. Annually, organizations like the United Nations emphasize the need to preserve the environment to avoid more severe climate consequences. However, current society heavily relies on polluting sources, such as automobiles. Solving this equation is challenging because no one is willing to give up one of humanity's greatest advancements, the car. In this context, electric cars gain relevance. They are vehicles that do not emit polluting gases, contributing to mitigating climate change. Companies, organizations, and countries have formulated ambitious plans to increase the presence of sustainable vehicles, whether hybrid or fully electric, in the global automotive fleet. Some even claim that by 2035, these vehicles will completely replace combustion engine cars, prohibiting the manufacturing of CO2-emitting cars from that moment onwards. However, it's important to be realistic. The facts show that electric cars are not achieving the expected success, even with significant forecasts, including those from figures like Elon Musk. Furthermore, the global automotive market, including the American market, is facing a historic crisis that appears to have no end in sight. The challenge of popularizing electric cars is even greater, especially in the European continent, which has been striving to make them more common but encounters significant difficulties in achieving this goal. In the current context, there is a hypothesis called the environmental impact curve, which suggests that environmental degradation increases at the beginning of the economic development process but subsequently decreases as the country becomes wealthier. This implies that, for a country to become rich and developed, it often needs to extensively exploit the environment. However, once it has achieved its wealth goals, the country has the means to address the environmental damage. Europe serves as an example of this, as it historically extensively exploited the environment in pursuit of economic development but now seeks to repair the damage and urges developing countries like Brazil to do the same. Leaders in these countries aspire to a more sustainable world and aim to accelerate the replacement of combustion engine car fleets. An example from Europe is the decision made by the European Union at the end of 2022 when it enacted a law banning the sale of new gasoline and diesel cars starting in 2035, with the aim of accelerating the adoption of electric vehicles. However, in 2023, Europe reversed this decision, recognizing that it was too tight of a deadline. Now, in addition to electric cars, vehicles powered by synthetic fuels will also be allowed after the deadline. Currently, Chinese electric cars are flooding the European market as they are cheaper than their European counterparts. European manufacturers are facing difficulties in competing with Chinese automakers, who benefit from government incentives and produce more affordable vehicles. This has led to an investigation by the European Commission into Chinese subsidies, which they claim distort the global market. Europe wishes to see more electric cars on its roads but prefers them to be manufactured locally, creating a challenge for Chinese manufacturers. BYD, the largest Chinese brand, is directly competing with global companies, including Elon Musk's Tesla. In the third quarter of 2023, BYD and Tesla's sales were separated by only 3,000 units worldwide among fully electric cars. Elon Musk's dominance in the sector he helped popularize with Tesla models is at risk. BYD recorded a surprising 204.7% profit growth in the first half of 2023 compared to the same period the previous year, spanning all segments. Currently, BYD is the fourth largest car manufacturer in terms of sales worldwide, trailing only Toyota, Volkswagen, and Honda, surpassing Ford and Hyundai in the month of August. This rapid growth of BYD is being noticed around the world. However, BYD may face challenges not only in Europe but also in Brazil, as the Brazilian government plans to increase taxes on electric cars in 2023. This could hinder the development of an extremely new market right at its inception. As a result, the Brazilian market, which is the fourth largest in the world, may not even develop consumer interest in electric vehicles since the cost-benefit ratio would not make it worthwhile. This concludes another video on the channel. Please share your thoughts on this matter in the comments. Until next time.